So Mario, here we have some of my mom's jeans and some from my cousin's closet and mine. I was thinking Jane Birkin style.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Jane Birkin is an icon in fashion, especially from the 70s. They even named a purse after her. And the way that she always dress up with vintage and patch jeans, it's really iconic in fashion. So it's perfect to revisit your mom jeans on you.
Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to share something really exciting with you. Today I'm here with Mario Braghieri.
What do you have in mind for the jeans, for example?
I was thinking doing patches.
Doing patches, okay. So in this sense, it's going to be great because we are going to cut and open these jeans in order to recreate another pair of.
And can you please tell me a little bit about the process of upcycling clothes?
Upcycling comes from the mixing of the two words upgrade and recycle. So the ideal is recycle something in a way that is going to become better than the original. I started to do this 3 years ago when I arrived in the States. It's a very different mindset from my natural, normal atelier, big designer studio where I was used to work. But I try to use more or less the same approach. What I need you to choose now between these jeans is the ones that you want to be, let's say, the base of your pants. So you choose the color you like, you choose the fabric you prefer, and then we are going to combine with the others one that we want to take the patches from. Okay, sounds good to you?
Yes.
I want to show you how to open it so we can get like full use of all the details that the jeans might have. And so we can then reuse every single piece of it. I would like to start opening these ones. Do you mind?
No.
Okay.
Are these special scissors?
These are tailoring scissors. These are normal ones. These are mine that are left-handed. I start on that leg, you start on this leg. Does that sound good to you?
I just cut?
No. So first we open this seam, the internal legs. So you start from there, I start from here. You cut at the very edge of this seam. You see? Like this. So we maintain this seam intact, close, so we can use it and apply it and patch it over something else. Yes, try to cut at the edge of it so it's also softer. Don't be afraid.
And over here I saw some tools. What is this one for?
This is to mark a line through fabric or paper. And so we can see the mark underneath. You see, with all the spikies. We're gonna use this thin adhesive Scotch tape. For example, like to mark details that we want to have on a garment. For example, I want to cut it here. Like you wear it and we're going to decide where you want to cut it, where you want to have, for example, a pocket, which shape you like, and we're going to mark it with this.
And what's the tool that you use most often?
The ruler, which is actually probably under those jeans, so we're going to get it later. A very nice upcycle, you have to keep in mind that a very nice upcycle is a lot of work. Okay, so upcycle is not something easy or cheap or a diminishing of the product. Actually, to have an original, great, a good-looking upcycle, you need a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, and a lot of time to dedicate to it.
How long does it usually take to make a good one?
Oh, it depends from the project that you want to do. But by my experience, like usually it takes less time to make the whole new garment rather than upcycle a new or create a new one.
I think upcycling is much better instead of buying new.
That's true. That's true. But for sure, fast fashion is not a good option at the moment, and it's something that we should try to avoid if possible. Yes. I want to show you how more or less the jeans are made. Okay, so you're going to understand what I'm trying to do. So the jeans usually are made with a pattern that it's completely straight on this side of the jeans. You see? Yes. So actually, the point at the moment is to create like a big piece of jeans that we can use to cut something else out of it. Detach the belt loops. These are pretty heavy, so I do it, okay?
Okay, yeah. Mario, I think it's really good if we do hand-me-downs. So if my mom gives me her clothing when I grow up, and then I give my sister my clothing, and then she could wear it instead of buying new clothing.
That's great. This as well, it's a very thick detail, so it's very hard to cut. So in this sense, these big tailoring scissors helps, you see?
And when you tailor clothing, do you always use hand scissors or do you have a machine?
No, we have machines and we do it by hand. It depends what we have to do.
I have a movement called I Want My Ocean Back to Stop Ocean Pollution, which is also why I'm so passionate about upcycling.
Oh, that's great. I heard about it. I have seen your book as well. The good thing also is the fact that upcycle the jeans, it's very interesting also because usually in a lot of processes, the jeans are one of the most polluting, the denim, the fabrication of denim, it's one of the most polluting processes. So yes, before, for many years, they did the coloring that they do with the, originally it should be done with this Japanese leaf called indigo that gives a particular tone of blue. But now it's done chemically, and so the chemical pollutes the water, and on top of it, to wash the cotton, it requires a lot, thousands of gallons of water. And so the idea, especially to don't buy new jeans, it's extremely interesting. One of the most common way to recycle the jeans is start from the back, like this. You just open a little piece of the crotch, the piece that doesn't stay flat, and overlap it. These are my Japanese pins, they're my favorite.
Why?
Because nobody makes them thinner and more sharp than them. So this is a pretty common operation that people does with jeans. But in the moment that we make them flat, you can work a lot with them.
I also wanted to ask you if you like machine sewing more or hand sewing.
No, it depends. Some things doesn't look good stitched by hand, and some other they look better stitched by hand. So I actually find hand stitching pretty relaxing, a sort of a hobby, something a little spiritual. You stay there, like when you make the jacket and you unstitch all those parts. It's a little like meditation somehow.
I always stitch by hand because I don't know how to use the sewing machine.
Oh, now I'm going to show you.
Thank you. How do you use the sewing machine?
Let's try to plug it. We fill the bobbin and I'll show you how to do it. Have a seat, you see. You see, you thread it like following the map. Stand up, look. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go to the needle. This goes in this tension here. And you cut the thread. And you thread the needle. To put it, from the front to the back. Good? We try first on a little piece of fabric, okay? So then you can try on that.
Okay.
Now you show me if you can follow these lines. Okay. So let me explain you a few things, just the basic. Okay, we're gonna put this on the number 1. So the needle is in the middle and it's probably easier for you to see it. So this is the speed. This is going very slow. So I think we can start with that. So the first stitching on 1, second stitching on 2, third stitching on full speed. Sounds good to you?
Yes.
Okay. This, for example, is the length of the stitching that we're not going to change for the moment, but it's something that you can use later. So you put the fabric under the machine. You drop the foot like this. Then you press this button, press it. Okay. If it's for you is too slow, we can speed it up a little.
I think we can.
Yeah, try to follow the line though. See? No, you drop the foot first. The machine doesn't work otherwise. If it's up, when you do this, when you start pressing the pedal, it says error. Can you try? Try. You see? You need to drop the foot or it's not working. You can pull, no problem. And then cut it there.
And this part too?
Yeah. Super.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Slowly and steady. Yes, don't lose. Okay, perfect. Exactly on the same stitch. Good.
How old were you when you started sewing?
I think more or less your age actually. All the garment is not flat or so on the table. You just reposition it nicely with your hands. You stop a second like this. You redirection it, you see? Use your hand to position the fabric. The machine grabs it by itself. We are trying to make these jeans that they look like the 70s. So 70s jeans are tight, they look a little hippie, and they have bell-bottom legs. And they're usually made out of different type of jeans, really like a patchwork. We are recycling the leg of your old jeans, like this. In my work, it's very important to visualize the shapes flat on the table. You know, because the material that you cut is flat on the table. So these are originally your jeans. See, so this is the top. So your jeans are going from big to small.
Yes.
Like this. So we cut the legs out of these other jeans and we take advantage of this shape, but we're gonna use it the other way around. So we're gonna make it gonna use this to make it bell bottom, you see?
Yes.
We could do the same with this leg as well, but we should put a patch of jeans under this opening. Otherwise, it's not gonna hold the shape. We need to mark, as I told you before, with the Scotch tape, where we want to cut these pants. We can put a little more pocket. Do you like it on the side?
Yes.
Like this.
I love it.
Sorry, I'm afraid to pin you, so this pocket is very thick. So
Do you ever make clothing for your children?
not all the times. Not all the times, not all the times. And they are boys, so you know, they are less into fashion, and actually, you know, they're the typical boys, rolling in the mud. No, I like maybe one pocket only. Maybe we can put one here. You like it?
Yeah. And where do you get your ideas from?
It's not something that I plan in advance. You touch and you kind of see it. As I told you, like you see a shape flat on the table and you know how you can use it when it goes on the body.
And have you made clothing for yourself?
I did. I usually made pants because pants are pretty fast, and And I always, when I was in Italy, I liked to choose the fabric myself.
And what's your favorite part about your job?
The best part of my job and the worst part of my job is teaching. Because I teach about how to make clothes. Your student can make you very, very happy, but at the same time can also be very challenging and difficult. So.
Do you teach children?
No, well, compared to my age, they are all children. But no, usually it's at a university level. Okay, look good. So now it's time to put all these concepts nice and flat and stitched.
I bet that my little sister is gonna want to remake her clothes too. Well, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.